6 compulsory steps that can lead to Nnamdi Kanu's release. Identified. Lawyers declares. Yes, my dear listeners, it has finally been made open as the lawyers to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has identified 6 compulsory steps they must take to make Nnamdi Kanu release or freedom to be possible. Yes, they said that these steps need to uh, avoid judicial setup, and they said that if these steps are taken, that the federal government will have no choice than to adhere to that um, avoided no case submission and concur that Mazen Kanu, has no case to answer, and so I have no choice than to allow him to go and be free. It has also been uncovered that there is a lot that is going on in the minds of the federal government as they are now getting confused and doesn't know how to go about it. So each day, each time the trial of the IPOP leader is about to commence, what they do is to keep brainstorming and keep, mapping out strategies to know to see how they can maneuver and try to see how to delay the freedom of the IPOP leader. But with these very 6 steps, there is nothing they can do anymore. And what is these 6 steps? Before I begin to be dropping these 6 steps, I would like you to pay attention to this very information. Please don't blink an eye as fact is uncovered in this very video. Let's listen.
Please listen carefully. I'm not done yet. The next one. Now, number 3. We are here because of it. A trial has not been able to grant bail, to get bail from. A trial has not been able to get proper medical attention from. A trial that he has not been able to get judgment implemented from is no longer a fair trial. And for these reasons also, you can see the way, the trajectory. And if you're smart enough, if you're forecasting well, you can see the way this trial is going to go. It is clear that this trial is no longer a fair trial. So I want you to be aware as we move forward on these things. I'm listening out for you so that you will not be surprised with the way the federal government is handling Nnamdi Kanu's matter. For all those who are concerned, please listen carefully. I'm not done yet. The next one. Now, number 3. We it that he is defending himself in the court. And that is the part I want to stop. I don't want Kanu to be seen as somebody who is defending himself in court, because if he keeps doing that, people will keep distancing themselves from anything judiciary so that they will not be seen as interfering with judicial, matters. But once he is seen as somebody who is not having a defense, somebody who is not having, lawyers around him, the world will see that this man is being held against, judicial processes. He is not even allowed defense. And this is how this case should be going forward. Also, you can see number 2. It is clear that Nnamdi Kanu is not in a fair trial. This trial is far from being fair. I know you can see it yourself. What is fair about this trial? Tell me, I want to know. A trial has not been able to grant bail, to get bail from. A trial has not been able to get proper medical attention from. A trial that he has not been able to get judgment implemented from is no longer a fair trial. And for these reasons also, you can see the way, the trajectory. And if you're smart enough, if you're forecasting well, you can see the way this trial is going to go. It is clear that this trial is no longer a fair trial. So I want you to be aware as we move forward on these things I'm listing out for you, so that you will not be surprised with the way the federal government is handling Nnamdi Kanu's matter. For all those who are concerned, please listen carefully. I'm not done yet. The next one. Now, number 3. We are here because of victory. Yes, we wish and we pray every day that the courts grant Nnamdi Kanu victory. This present court, now the High Court. But I want to ask, what victory are we still looking for? Having 6 courts already, 5 locally and 1 internationally in Kenya, having 6 courts granted Nnamdi Kanu judgment already? Are these not, courts of law? Are they shrines? Are they, bushes? These are courts built by governments for administering justice. They have found Nnamdi Kanu innocent and some have given him damages. So what is wrong with this judgment, and what will this High Court of Omotosho judgment do for us? Extra than what these 6 courts have not already done for us. It's about implementing the judgment already that we have, rather than getting more. We keep on fetching judgment like it's water from the well, whereas the fetching pail keeps on leaking every time. It's time that we fetch water from the well that we hold in the pail, rather than be leaking through. It is time we find a way to enforce the judgments we already have, than to still getting more judgment from courts, because nothing stops them from, if we get judgment from Omotosho's court, which of course the way it is going looks like a layman's dream. It is obvious that this judgment we already got is a pain in their back. It is a burden that they are carrying, and they are fighting tooth and nail to make sure that we never live to enjoy the judgment that we already got. Because already that judgment is already an indictment on Nigeria. And that is why I'm saying, this court judgment we're looking for in Omotosho, what implication is it going to mean? Because we already have 6 of it. We are fetching judgment like trophy now. Anywhere we go, we fetch judgment that mean nothing. So what we should be doing now is to be ensuring that the judgments on ground already are obeyed and respected, or getting guarantees that if any possible judgments come from the High Court, it will be respected. This is the way to go. That is why I'm always canvassing for international community to have a very strong information and wherewithal in what is going on in Kanu's case. That is why I've always been pressing for stronger representation even in that court. Because the SANs themselves, I'll get to that in the next points. Let me not talk about them now. Also, maybe it's number 4 right now. The way they are handling Nnamdi Kanu's matter, it looks as if Nnamdi Kanu's life means nothing to them. It's obvious that they prefer him to even die in the cell, die in the prison. That would be a very big, burden relief for them. Because
on this very point, I want to say that it has to do with Nnamdi Kanu's counsel. Will I say that Nnamdi Kanu's counsel are not doing enough? Yes, they are not doing enough. In fact, I would say Nnamdi Kanu's case is being handled like every other ordinary case, whereas it's not an ordinary case. Nnamdi Kanu's case has gone beyond the ordinary, but his counsels, like the Sons keep handling Nnamdi Kanu's case like an ordinary case. See the attention they paid to the case. They handle it very casually. Even the response they give to the case is not solid enough. It is only Maxwell Opera that I see that is making very strong points in court, in and outside the court, that is really shaking the federal government. But look at the ones that call themselves Sons. They are not doing anything. They are not doing anything. Now, I keep asking this very question. Where is Barrister Ozekome? Where is Ifeanyi Ejiofor? These guys have been the one handling Nnamdi Kanu's trial from day one, and they have been making tremendous victory. What happened to them? Hey, my dear listeners, there is so much to know that is still holding Nnamdi Kanu back. But I bet you, not until the federal government begin to, not until the Biafrans or those handling Nnamdi Kanu's trial begin to see the truth. I tell you, the trial will continue to look difficult. I'm telling you. Please, I would like you to share this video. Let everyone have a copy of it because it really need to go viral. Yes, so that everyone begin to comment about it. Thank you.